Baseball from the Lone Star State. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And our pitcher in this game, Jacob deGrom. What do you got on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That's in there, and that's strike 2.
Full count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Torres, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Meadows leads off second with nobody out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Riley Green. That one missed. One out and a runner at second. deGrom checks the runner, and he's back in safely. And that is out of play. Next offering upstairs. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And now it's filled up.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carter settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Harry.
And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties. Just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving him that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford sizing this one up, reaching for it, and brings it in. One left for Detroit. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Globe Life Field. And towing the slab in this one, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Marcus Semien leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball.
Count.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one back. And it's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Corey Seager. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And it's 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And a foul ball. 1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. Up the middle, Sweeney. To first, one gone, bottom half of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And takes low for ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Next pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter. And somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's Jock Peterson. Clips the corner. Strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next pitch inside. And the count 1-2. That one is upstairs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's filled up 3-2. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Too high, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch, and he just misses. Peterson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
DeGrom back to work. DeGrom, the former Rookie of the Year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-2. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Colt Keith. On the ground, could be 2. Over to second for 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. And there's the strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is outside.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Gets under it and pops it up. Seager. corrals it. And that'll do it. Tigers fail to make any noise. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the second. Here's Josh Young.
Rangers, the third baseman, Josh Young.
And that drops in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
At the plate, Evan Carter. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Skubal, he's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game.
And when a hitter steps in the box, he knows that I got to be ready to swing. And that's where it really opens things up for him to change speeds, change location to get the swing and miss.
So many strikeout pitchers do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout is tied in to the stuff, and sometimes the stuff is difficult to command. Not the case here. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Jake Berger at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses,
1-2.
and the count is 1-2. That one missed. And it remains 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the Rangers 1 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Right side. Garcia settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9, the shortstop,
Trey Sweeney. That one in the
1-0.
dirt, and it's 1-0. 1 out, bases empty. Just
that's a ball.
missed.
Here.
Upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string of the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. Goes off speed. Gets the out.
So the lineup flips over. Parker Meadows will hit next. Worked to walk at his first trip to the plate. Ball
That's a
1
ball.
low. Check swing, called strike. Outside low, 2-1. And that one is inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full.
Count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. The lefty fires. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count now 2-0. That's out to center field. Meadows coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Seager stands in now. Grounded out his first time. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Rangers go down quickly there, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On to the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Gleyber Torres. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a strike to Gleyber. Struck him out looking.
Away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to third. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Fly to left his first time. Popped up. Young settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail here 1-0. Back in Arlington, leading off
Rangers,
Wyatt Langford.
The left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Peterson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. On the ground to first, Keith. He steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
2 down, bases empty. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 strike.
And 1-2.
1-2.
And there's a ball. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Torres over to first. And Garcia is out. An acrobatic play to end the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. But they still lead it 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's going to be Matt Vierling. DeGrom back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now the first baseman, Colt Heath. He's 0 for 1. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. Flied out his first time. There's a strike. Two outs.
Ball, that's down.
Outside, and it's 2-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Inside, and the count is filled up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Tigers are shut down there, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now Josh Young. That one outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's a strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one not close. And that's ball 3. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Now batting, center fielder, Evan Carter.
Now it's going to be Evan Carter. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green squeezes it. 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 21.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Jake Berger. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That
Ball,
misses,
no.
and that's ball one. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Berger off of first with 2 away. Next
Ball
offering
two.
upstairs. This to third, and it stays fair. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Here is Marcus Semien. He's already homered here in this one. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Holton, the lefty, warming up as well. Hit in the air, center field. Meadows moving under this one and makes the grab. And that is that. Rangers leave a pair. They lead it 1-0. And we're back. And now, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
1-1.
And that skips in the dirt. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And that misses off the outside edge. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
2-0 to count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And a good eye there.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Meadows in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Here's Gleyber Torres. And a strike in there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Man on second, 2 down.
Double!
Good take by Torres.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for the
Back
Tigers.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
87.
mound. Tyler Holton.
Tyler Fulton.
Now it's
Leading
Corey
up for
Seager.
the Rangers,
0 for
the
2
shortstop,
in this one.
Corey
If you don't get ahead in the
Seager.
count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Just missed.
Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Green sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tommy Canely, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Peterson at the plate now. That's ball 1. And another ball. That one finds the zone. Strike one. That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they're on top 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Garcia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Tigers.
And now Riley Green.
Riley Green.
On the corner for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes.
And a swing and a miss. And one away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Garcia, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Late with the swing there. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Sean Armstrong up and loosening in the pen. Webb also throwing. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Simeon. Over to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Vierling.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. 1 for 2. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That's outside. 2-0. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Misses outside, and that's ball 3. Colt Keith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Jacob Webb.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So 2 down, stepping in, Colt Keith. There's a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Vierland leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2 outs. And now 1-2. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Tigers lead 1. They still trail 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tommy Kahnle.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 43. Tommy Kahnle.
Well, 1-run game. Now here is Adolis Garcia. And a slider misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one missing inside.
2-0 to count.
Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Young, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Not
1-2.
close with that one. Now 1-2. And
Ball.
misses inside.
Still
Two
just the
balls,
second
2 strikes.
batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
That
Ball.
one misses, and that's
Full
ball
count.
3. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting.
Man, that's
center
a tough one to
fielder,
take on the full
Evan
count, but I guess he saw it really well.
Carter.
It's a really nice plate appearance.
Let's go now. Base in here.
Carter in the box again. Takes a strike. And strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both
0-2.
pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And now it's Jake
The first
Berger to
baseman,
hit.
number
Got to be
21.
careful with a slugger
Jake
like this because he can turn it into a
Berger.
3-run game in the blink of an eye. Cut on and lifted in the air. Green settles under it. And that is that. Rangers leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jace Young. Just missed. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That's a ball.
That's a
2-2.
really good take.
That missed
Full
by a
count.
lot. And it's 3-2. Jake Rogers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Now a
Now
great
batting.
back and forth in that at
Jake
bat. He had to lay off some
Rogers.
really close pitches, and
Now running at
somehow,
first for
Boog, he
the
found a way to
Tigers.
keep the bat on his shoulder right there.
Number
I'll tell you right
39.
now, I couldn't have done it.
Zach
Jake Rogers
McKinstry.
up now for the Tigers. And fouled off. Move to first.
He's safe.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball 1.
Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jacob Webb done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Obi
Rangers,
Milner takes over on the mound.
number 41, Obi Milner.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate.
Run around the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Meadows in the box now. Takes strike one. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. So a job well done from the Rangers bullpen that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rangers 1 and the Tigers nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Detroit.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim.
The catcher, Jonah.
Both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is outside.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Next offering is down low. Good eye in that spot.
Full count.
Stays alive.
You got this.
Here comes a 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
You got this.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
The batter, number 2.
So back to the
Second
top of the
baseman,
order. Marcus Semien stepping in for the
Semien.
Rangers.
Let's keep it going.
In the air to left center. Meadows on the move to the gap. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And here's Corey Seager to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Corey.
Well, he's always a threat.
Seager.
Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Johnny Brebbia getting ready to go. Foley, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That one misses, and now 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the
One
plate.
strike.
3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And it is 2-1. Heim off of first with 2 away.
Come on, Texas, let's go.
Fly ball to right. Vierling snags it, and that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Chris Martin.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen
Now
to lock
pitching
down
for the
wins. So
Rangers,
this game has gone to plan,
number
more or less.
55.
Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Chris Martin.
Well, 1-run game. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. That's inside. And now it's even 1-1. That's down and in. Line to left. And a base hit right there. And the tying run is on base.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes. And that is out of play. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
To third, Young. There's one. They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.